you, show you what this waistline do all sorts of things to you. I wanna make you my boo. Now I want to wine on you, show you what this body do. Put this body.
What is up, you guys? It's Dee. Welcome back to my channel. And in today's video, I'm coming back again with another answering some of your most web searched questions. So, in today's edition, I'm going to be talking about best friends. Best friends. I found this topic quite interesting. I felt like I should answer as a best friend myself. I would also like to formally apologize for the lighting. I really don't know what's going on today, but you know what? It is what it is. Okay, so best friends fight. Why not? In this day and age, why not? I mean, I feel like, you know what, we are not perfect human beings. Obviously there's some things that you do that you annoy your best friend with, and there's some things that your best friend does that annoys you, and sometimes those things can lead to arguments or fights. Sometimes it could be that, you know, your friend said something offensive or you said something offensive, and that could also lead to arguments and unnecessary fights and so on and so forth. Honestly, there could be a lot of reasons as to why best friends fight. It's just human nature. I think it's like in our DNA to fight. Just every day we are KOing. So yeah. No man, it's quite normal for best friends to fight. It's nothing. I mean, I don't necessarily condone fighting. I always feel like it's always important that you guys resolve your conflicts, instead of just like, you know, just fight and never make up. Don't do that. Why do best friends drift apart? Now, as a person who's had numerous best friends and have drifted apart from them, I have way too many answers for this topic or this question. There could be a lot of reasons. One, it could be that maybe your friend moved away, and you know, I do know that some people cannot maintain an online relationship. It can be exhausting. It's always saying, hi, how are you? What did you do today? Did you eat? Did you sleep well? Okay, bye bye. Yeah, and such conversations can be annoying. Obviously, some people have better chemistry over the phone. I, for one, developed like a good relationship with my best friend over the phone, because when we were friends physically, we did not like each other. But after I moved away, hey, we became best friends, huh? But that could be one of the reasons. Another reason is that as you grow older, you know, your interest starts to change. So it might just be that you are no longer interested in the same things, and you no longer feel, you know, interested in this person anymore. So that could lead to like you drifting apart from your best friend and stuff like that. Another reason, it could be also relating to the previous answer, it could be that we're drifting apart. Like, I am growing into this person and you're growing into that person, and I'm not liking that person and you're not liking me person, so we just drift, you know. Like, rather end it on a good note than have a toxic best friend relationship. Stay away from those things, guys. Stay away. In 2021, we ain't got time to be having toxic friends and toxic relationships. Come on, we're tired. We are fighting the pandemic on a daily basis. Now I must still come and fight a toxic best friend. A best friend is supposed to bring peace, not problems. So yeah. Why do best friends look alike? I don't look alike with any of my best friends. Honestly, my best friends are prettier. Oh my gosh, I have pretty best friends. I don't look alike with any of my best friends. But I think I've met a couple of people where they're best friends, and I'm like, dang, you really look alike. I think when you are used to seeing two sets of people together all the time and they do things in a similar manner and so on and so forth, your brain kind of like automatically puts them under one person instead of two collective beings. So yeah, I think it's just kind of like it has nothing to do with the physical appearance, I guess. It's just that because of you're so used to them being together, you can't tell them apart because they're always together and they always do things together and they're always just matching and they're always just matching each other's energy. So your brain is just like, you know what, I ain't got time to be processing this is one person. Yeah. This one is a good question. I also haven't asked, why do best friends periods sign? So obviously this one is for girls because males don't do that. I have this ask too because with my best friend, when I still used to go on my period, um, why am I giving out too much information like that? Um, but when I used to go on my period, I used to be in sync with one of my best friends. Like when I was on my period, she was on her periods. Like we would just be lying in bed together, like, oh my gosh, the pain, the pain. Yeah, we'd just be in sync like that. Like I I don't know, I feel like we're like period sisters. We're soul sisters, period sisters. Yeah, like our relationship has been solidified after we sang together. Like it is what it is. So yeah. Ah, this is a very good question. Why do best friends turn into enemies? Mm. I have had best friends, I've lost best friends, but none of those ex best friends are my enemies. I don't know. I feel like in my language, I'm incapable of enemying. I feel like violencing guys. Do you understand like the energy it takes to have an enemy? Like, oh my gosh, somebody please be my enemy now. Let's hate on each other. Let's always have something negative to say about each other. I don't have enemies. I've never had a best friend who's turned into an enemy. I've had a best friend that I've not necessarily liked, but it wasn't to such a point that I would say, "Ugh, she's my enemy." Ah, you volunteering for such negative energies. No. Um this could this is so there could be so many reasons why friends turn into enemies. Like there could be so, like sometimes guys, where do I start? I feel like I'm such an idiot for this question. Anyways, um why do friends turn into enemies? There could be a lot of reasons. Honestly, I can't like pin it down into one category. One, it could be, I know for one, girls can definitely turn into enemies because of boyfriends. Eh, eh. Um, yeah, like it could be, we can turn into enemies if you're talking, like if you're bad mouthing your friend, like you are just this person who's constantly like taking your friend's information and just kind of like distributing it to the people. Yes, you can definitely turn into enemies because honey, if you're not with me then you're against me, and if you're out here distributing my news like you're hired by ETV News, like about, please don't stress me like that, then yes, we are definitely enemies because why are you distributing my news like that? Who sent you? Who asked you to go and distribute my news like that? I, the news bearer, is not even distributing my news like that, and here you are giving free information to the public. Ah, no. So that could be a reason. Honestly, to be honest, like there are so many reasons why people can turn into enemies. It could be over money. You know, sometimes you have that one friend who just always chows your money, and you're just like, so when I in this life, you have dedicated me as your ATM. So there's a lot of reasons. Honestly, guys, if you have a friend that has turned into an enemy, please let's talk in the comment section as to why that happened, because I have never personally experienced it, so I can't really say what could turn my friend into an enemy for me. Do best friends fall in love? Is this like for like the opposite sex, like if your best friend is male or your best friend is female? Have I ever I've actually fallen in love with my best friend before, but we're no longer best friends anymore. I fell in love with my best friend before. One is because we understood each other. He was really amazing. Like he was a good best friend. I'm not gonna lie. We understood each other. We really had good energies. We really had a good connection. Like we understood each other, and I feel like it's nicer to fall in love with your best friend, because you guys understand each other. Sometimes it is dangerous. I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes it's really dangerous to fall in love with your best friend because should anything happen in that relationship, you don't know how it's going to affect your friendship after that. But if this is the same sex, same thing. I feel like, love is love, guys, and as a person, it's very easy to be attracted to somebody who understands you, who gets you, who you get along well with, and you have so many things in common with. I just feel like it saves a lot of time. And falling in love with somebody that you know, isn't it like every girl's best friend, like every girl's dream to like fall in love with their best friend, marry their best friend, and so on and so forth. So yes, jolla with your best friend. Unfortunately, all my best friends are currently dating, so I can't date any of my best friends, and all my best friends are women. But I'm not against that. I'm not against that at all. My best friends are amazing. Um, so yeah, jolla with your best friend. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Yeah, I promote best friends falling in love with each other. I promote it. I promote it more than I promote. Actually, I prefer it better than having a guy who has a female bestie. Dangerous, because there's always feelings. I don't care what you say. There's always feelings. I've experienced it. There's always feelings. Okay, let me not say always, but most of the time there's always feelings. So avoid being that girl who's being played because of best friends. Just date your best friend. Just let's not waste each other's time. Just go and date your best friend and leave it at that. So yeah, that is to conclude my video for today. I hope you guys like this video. And don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to share with your family and friends so we can all be family and friends. Oh my gosh, guys, I feel like my energy is off, but forgive me. I'm really tired. I will be back again with another banging video after I sleep. But until then, peace.